knowing where the road goes, the road that you're driving on. So it could be knowing the road, knowing where the road goes, and then deciding to put the car in gear and go there. So knowing the road is we're going to work with the rising breath, the falling breath, and in between breaths body, with the experience of breathing in, breathing out, and in between that body. Right? So that's the road where our attention is going to focus. Right? And this road leads to calm, focused, attentive presence. That's what we're trying to get to. And this is the final day of stage one. And then tonight there'll be a talk on stage two. So you might notice as you practice today, are you better able, or has your ability to notice when your mind wavers become any sharper, any more perceptive? Because that's the point of stage one, noticing the waver and steering back. So that's our intention. And then our posture. So we've set the intention, we established the posture, a nice upright, awake posture. Allow yourself to feel that from within your body. And I keep saying this, and I hope that it's communicating. We're going for an experience rather than an idea. We're not watching ourselves. I'll pick up this to symbolize watching myself. I'm not watching myself like a video of myself sitting, as if I was out there where the camera is, where the iPhone is. I'm actually inside the experience, allowing myself to feel where the muscles are strong, where they're tight, to feel the ready position, that dynamic tension of upright and awake and present. So just take a moment to get into that. And hopefully with an inner smile, although however you feel, that's what's going on for you. Bring your attention to the experiences of breathing in, breathing out, and in between breaths, the experience of your body. It's good to check in with your posture. Are you still embodying the ready state? Upright, awake, present, attentive? Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel? When attention wanders away from the three-pointed object, gently steering your attention back. In stage one, we're practicing noticing when attention wavers away from the object of our focus and gently steering back. You could sum that up as eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. The benefit in stage one is noticing and returning. Noticing and returning, that's where the action or the intelligence of the practice is. We're holding the ready state with our body, upright, awake, attentive, in that sweet spot between relaxed and tense. There's a dynamic tension, just enough tension to hold you ready. Body and mind are intimately connected. If you take the ready state with your body, your mind will follow, and from ready, it's easier to recognize when attention wavers and then to steer back. With your body, you're in the ready state. With your attention, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Allow the sound of the bell to call your awareness back from the space of calm abiding to how you normally hold your attention. Look around, trigger the reorienting reflex. You can smile or not, choice is yours. This is a great time if anybody has an experience you'd like to talk about, a question about the practice. Oscar.
Yes, maybe this is a little bit off topic, but I've noticed out of meditation how my meditation changes. Say, if I didn't sleep well, if
Mm-hmm.
I ate too much, if I had a couple glasses of wine with dinner, so
Mm-hmm.
I I noticed that makes the experience different.
Mm-hmm.
And I know meditation, it's a little bit about like bringing it to our life, like
Mm-hmm.
every moment. So
Mm-hmm.
how can I work with that?
Well, a couple of
Thank you.
things. Go ahead.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
Um, it's a wonderful illustration of how body and mind are intimately connected. And I often use the metaphor in this set of teachings. It's like a seesaw. So I don't know how you say that in Spanish, but that thing on a child's playground where there is like a one child's on this end and one child's on that end, and they're going up and
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
How do
It's
you say that in
columpio.
Olympia?
Columpio.
Columpia. Yes.
Mhm.
So, so it is like that. That body and mind are intimately connected, and if your body's at rest and you're perfectly ready, then your attention will be. I can't do this with my pen. See if I can make it work. Your attention will be evenly balanced, and that's good. And that's why in retreats or monasteries or when life is just going easy, you get a good night's sleep. You don't have more wine with dinner than your body can process. For each of us, that's different. I don't drink anymore, but that's, I used to, right? And it's like, well, maybe I could do 2 glasses, but when I got to the third glass, I would have a more difficult morning. Everybody's different, right? So knowing that your body and mind are intimately connected, you're working with that. And then you wake up in the morning and you have whatever's happening with you. I'm having eye problems for the last month. So you might not have slept well enough, or, I know where you live is noisy. So sometimes that's disturbing. Like you have to live the life that you have. And so you do the best in the circumstances you have, and you're practicing noticing, oh, does that pull my attention away? Right. So, for me, the more I've meditated, the less I have enjoyed my attention being pulled away. But there are times when I just, want to have a big meal and I love sugar, and I'll have a big piece of cake or a bunch of cookies, or I love carbs, it's like whatever, the things that I find is like life is to live. This is not a penitential, we have to be monks, we have to be ascetics, denying ourselves. But we're paying careful attention to what pulls us off the road. And then it's like, well, is this the time that I want to go off the road into the parking lot, enjoy the party, or or maybe this is the time where I need to think about going to bed earlier. And it becomes a very practical way of organizing your life. One of my first teachers, who was a lay Dharma teacher in the Philadelphia Shambhala Center, what used to be called Vajradhatu, he talked to me about the pre-foundation teachings, or he used Buddhist language for that, the pre-Hinayana. And I said, what do you mean? His name was Alan. I said, Alan, what do you mean? He says, it helps if you pay your phone bill. You have to take care of the ordinary details of life, to come in out of the rain, to get a decent night's sleep, to try to eat in a way that's balanced. Left to my own devices, I'd eat like a 15-year-old. But I'm 72, so I can't get away with that. So I have to like live with the body I have, and. So am I speaking to what you're asking, Oscar? Do you have more, or is that okay?
No. Thank you. It helps a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that approach of just, I'm trying to live my life together, but I'm not, I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to be a monk. I live a very enjoyable life. At least what I consider enjoyable. And then, last night it got to be 11 o'clock, and I had a very long day, including teaching at the local Shambhala Center, and I was like, I think I have to go to bed because I get up at 7 a.m. here to be ready at 8. And it's just knowing that that's the 8 hours that I need to feel balanced. So it's just making it's just an ordinary choice. I'm not saying everybody needs 8 hours. It's whatever works for you, but choosing to make the choices where your body is balanced. So it's helpful. Anyone? I've rattled away a long time about that, more than I intended. Anybody else want to jump in? Sarah.
I just noticed something really different today is that I have usually been meditating with my eyes shut.
Okay.
And today I did it, tried to do it with my eyes open just a little bit. And I found it a lot easier to be present and to sort of get the focus out of my own head and into the present. That's all. I find that quite amazing because it's a lot of distractions in my room, and just with dogs walking around and stuff.
Yeah.
But it became irrelevant. It just seemed it was easier. So I was a bit surprised because I haven't tried that before in this course. So that was really interesting.
That's great. I hope you can investigate that more. Yeah. It's interesting for me. Like I'm actually in a pretty quiet room, but then I notice there's a lot of distractions in this room between the left ear and the right ear in that space. Right, my eyes are open. It's like, oh, so. But the distractions are your friends here, because every time, Robert, I see that you have to go. See you tomorrow. Every time, and there is a thing tonight at 8:15 Atlantic, just before you go, I wanted to say that. So every time you notice a distraction, that's like a friend giving you a chance to practice coming back, right? A lot of times when people teach meditation, it feels like they're having a battle or a fight with themselves. I shouldn't be distracted. And I just go, I am distracted. Like I'm just a human being. I'm an ordinary person. Right? Now that could be my friend, reminding me every time I notice the distraction, which is the approach in stage 1, that just brings me back, sort of without a lot of fuss. Just like, oh, I'm just back, right? Steering back. It's like driving the car, micro-correcting. Right? Yeah, the car went this way, micro-correct. Anyway, friends, that feels like it might be enough unless somebody's got another question or thought. Okay. There is talk 2 tonight. It will be at 8:15 Atlantic, 7:15 Central, I'm sorry, Eastern, and 4:15 on the Pacific Coast. I don't think I missed anybody. And it will be recorded and sent out as soon as I can make that happen. So I look forward to seeing you either later this evening or afternoon on the Pacific Coast, or tomorrow morning in practice. I like practicing with you a lot. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, Brian. Namaste.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you all.
Bye, Tony. Good to see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you guys still doing the Saturday morning thing?
Some days, let me see if I'm on. I don't know whether I'm on.
Yeah, you're on, Tony. We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
So careful what you say.
Some days, some Saturdays, some Saturdays. So
Yeah.
last Saturday, I think. Well, maybe it was Friday, but yeah, I try to get on once in a while for sure.
Yeah, I've been missing that. I've been leading the juggling flaming alligators and chainsaws.
That's
Geez,
cool.
you got.
It's a vaudeville act.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I've been doing it, Brian. I enjoy it. I do
That's
it through the
good.
week too. It's a good, and it gets my day started off right. I like it.
That's good.
Mm.
Well, maybe I will see you on Saturday.
All right. Take care.
Sounds good.
All right, amigos.
We'll talk to you later, Gary.
Bye,
Sounds good.
Tony. Good talking. Good seeing you. Bye, Brian. Thanks.